All right, everybody. Happy Monday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. All right. All right. Well, Rose, I hope you're doing good from the Philippines. I just saw you come up on my screen. Good to see you, lady. All right. So, how many of you are fired up for this Monday? Look at Sean this Monday. Holy moly, he's got a tie on. This guy's looking sharp this Monday. Oh, my goodness. Well, I want to ask you a question. Before we get the definition going this Monday, Marlene is our word of the year. Like this lady brings more words to us from Canada. Thank you, Marlene. We love you so much. So, before I get to the word, I want to ask you a question. And we got some birthday weekend warriors, Ann Wilson and Misty Gandy. This weekend was their birthday. If we see them on, we're going to sing to them. We hope they had an amazing birthday. So I want to ask you something to ponder today. And maybe that's a word we'll use, Andrea, ponder. Okay, something to ponder. Did you wake up today feeling super grateful? Or did you wake up this morning thinking about the to-do list, all the challenges in life, everything that's happening? How did you start your day for the week? I'm not here to beat you up if you started it if you started it thinking about all the things, but I'm here to challenge you and me to really focus. This word organize, and I looked at a couple of things. So that's our word for today is organized. But I'm actually going to talk to you about starting the week, starting a Monday. We all have a choice. We have a choice to get up on a Monday and read a book, read a little passage. We have a choice to go, what am I going to look at? Or did I get up today and I really don't have time for any of that because I'm too worried about all that life has to throw at us? So the word for today is organized. The definition of organized is like having things arranged in structure, being orderly, right? Like, John, that's like your coffee cup. You got it where it needs to be, right? You got everything lined up. There you go. There you go. I love it. Minnesota John right there. So you're arranging things in a purposeful way. But I want to tell you the most important thing probably you and I can arrange in a purposeful way is our mindset to start the day. It's our mindset to start the day. I'm here in my hometown, in my office, and there was a car down the street that would not quit blowing its horn this morning. And it almost derailed me for my great day to start the day. I'm like, who lays on a horn that much? I'm going to have to go down there and ask them to please quit so I can do the coach's corner. So here's what I challenge us all to do. When we talk about organize, it's not just being neat. Like Brenda Carlton is neat. I went into her home. She's got everything. Her and Larry, it's unbelievable in Colorado Springs. But it's not just about being neat. It's about creating systems that helps life run smoother. Okay? So I think the first thing that helps life run smoother is our mindset, getting our mindset organized to start the day. So I challenge us all to take 30 minutes. Maybe it's on a Sunday evening. Maybe it's on a Monday morning to get organized, to get and feel organized, right? And remember this. You and me, we can do anything, but not everything. Remember this. We can do anything, but we can't do everything for everyone at every minute of every time. It can't happen. It'll drive us nuts. So organized is really, to me, that upfront investment that pays dividends through the week, that pays dividends through the day. So how important is it to be organized coming into Monday? Well, pretty organized, pretty important. If we want to move through the week, right, um, on the right track. So when you take time Sunday evening or Monday morning to plan and to organize, the rest of the week flows so much better, so much smoother. And I'm just going to give you a couple and I'm going to turn it to Andrea. Just simply start small. Like understanding the to-do list might not get done all today, but having one, knowing what I'm going to do coming into the day is so important. And then use tools like planners, like calendars, like things that can keep you lined up. But the biggest thing is don't miss the most important thing. And being organized is not just on the surface, it's right here. It's right here. Starting the day with mental organization, with maybe a book to read, maybe an audio to listen to, maybe just simply sitting down and going, what am I grateful for today? My kids are healthy. I got some money in the bank. I got 2 feet on the floor. I got family surrounding me. Like, or I can be thinking about all the problems. I hope we all choose that first thing to start our week. So, Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Well, great lesson this morning, Coach, and I appreciate that. And Lori, cute little baby that you've got on here today. That's always fun. I love to see our little ones on our Young Coaches Corner community. Benjamin Franklin said, "For every minute spent organizing, an hour is earned." And sometimes we can think that process of getting ourselves organized is that we can't afford it, right? It's a waste of time. I can't afford to take the time to clean out my closet because I'm too busy, but then I can take twice as long to find what I'm going to wear the next day, right? How many times have we said, "Oh, I can't take the time to do that in order to benefit from what I'm doing." And so I think that it definitely is something that we could put a little bit of a priority on. But sometimes when we think about organizing, well, maybe this is just me. You guys can tell me. Do you think about like your entire life? When you say organized, do you think, "Oh, I got to get every single thing in order. So this is going to take me the next 6 months to try to figure it out." And so what I looked into was, okay, I can't get my whole life in order. That's not going to happen today. But what's something small that I could do in this moment or in the next 24 hours that will move me along the path to being better organized? So that's what I focused on because the big picture was too big. So first of all, keep a calendar. And it doesn't matter if it's on your phone or if you're like me, I'm a paper gal. I need to like see it out here, not in here. I don't know, but just keep a calendar so you don't miss the important stuff. I don't know about you guys, but if it's not on my calendar, it's going to be forgotten, and there's a good chance that I am skipping it. Not because I want to, but just because it's going to leave this space very, very quickly. So get it outside of your brain, put it on some kind of calendar. Next is to declutter your space. So pick an area, right? If you have a place in your home that you need to concentrate, right? So maybe your office, if that's a place that you concentrate. I don't know, maybe it's your kitchen, but pick the space just one at a time and declutter it. If there's something there that you haven't used in some time, let it go. And sometimes that can feel hard. Anybody else have a really hoarder? I don't know, have a really hard time letting things go. So one thing that I'll do is I'll keep a box of things that I haven't touched in a minute. I will put it in that box and then I will put that box somewhere and I will give myself whatever the time frame. So I might give myself 6 whole months And if I haven't touched the box, then I'm going to get rid of it without looking. Because if I look at it again, everything's getting put back in the closet. Like I'm just guilty of that. I know it. So it just gets put aside and then it's gone because if I look at it again, it's going to make its way back into my home. Next is to make a daily to-do list. But what makes this special is pick the top three and highlight them. Because you know what? Our to-do lists, I feel like they're never ending. Like I don't know, maybe that's not your reality. I feel like it is the reality that if we really focused on it, we could make a to-do list that would take us the next 34 and a half years to get done. But I'm going to say make that list, but then highlight your non-negotiables. So if you know that tomorrow you must ABC, highlight those so that when you go to bed that night, you feel good about the three things that you got done instead of fretting about the 997 that you didn't. Prep the night before. I love this one. I always lay out my clothes the night before, and it sets me up to win the next day because you know what I lay out? I lay out my exercise clothes. So then if I put it on, I'm like, well, I might as well exercise. I guess I got to get this done. And then it sets me up for that day. So if I don't prep it, you know what I'm actually going to want to put on in the morning? My comfy clothes. And then I'm not going to want to change because then that's two outfits and that's all this laundry and da 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 da. So I can talk myself out of exercising all day just by picking the wrong outfit. So set yourself up for success the night before, put everything out. And it might be that, you want to eat well, prep your meals the day before because then you have no excuse. It's already done for you. You've saved yourself that time. You're more likely to follow along with that plan. Next, to have a home for everything. And this can be difficult at different times in our life. Right now, you should see my space. It's a little bit insane because my whole world is in like this little tiny space. So I have all these little cubbies and shelves and like random storage things to try to have a whole home in one little room. And I'll tell you, if something doesn't have a space, it can sure feel cluttered. So find a way to have just a spot that I know that my keys are always in this one little tin so that when I'm frantically trying to get out the door because I didn't leave myself enough time, I don't have to search for my keys on top of it. Next is to use the things that are at our fingertips. So we all have one of these. Right? I'm going to guess that every single person on here has a cell phone. Might not be this one, but it has one just like it. And in here lives a little magical robot that will remind us of things. My daughter says it's a little person. I hope not. But the little magical robot that's in here that can remind us. So use it to help you get organized. Set those alarms, set those reminders so that you can release that headspace and have it all right here. And then lastly, and I'll tell you, this is one my kids hate the most, is do a reset at the end of the day. So clean up your space, clean up your home so that when you start the next day, then you're starting with a clean slate and you'll start your day off on the right foot. So I love this one, Marlene. And I realized we didn't do a funny one on Friday. I think I forgot to be funny on Friday. So maybe we do two funny words this week. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get a humor word in for this week. Guys, we love you. Great word for today. I like it. I like it starting my Monday. So, love you guys. Grateful for you. Have a rocking Monday out there, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
Have a great day,
Happy
guys. Love you
Monday.
so much.
Great job,
See you
Coach.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you, Coach.
you.